GoPro Hero 10 announced last week. We saw the videos, we saw the footage. It looks pretty good. I would say it's a pretty big update. Double the frame rates, 5.3K. Some people were saying it's not that big of an update. I would say anytime you're doubling frame rates, that's pretty good. But let's be honest, the main thing that I'm gonna use my Hero 10 for is FPV. And I didn't get a chance to test it out yet. That's what we're gonna do. This guy right here, he's gonna take me mountain biking. Brendan is clearly good at mountain biking. Also a TikToker.
Oh geez.
Also makes incredible inventions that are just brilliant, right?
Well, or stupid, yeah.
Either way, yeah.
Line,
Yeah, it's a really fine line.
Really fine line.
He's gonna take me mountain biking. We're gonna get some FPV footage. Let's test this out. So, Brendan, am I gonna be okay?
You're gonna be fine.
Okay. We got gears. All right, I got this.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Good, nice bike, nice transition. Got a helmet on, you're all set.
Safety first.
What can go wrong?
He said he's gonna show me how he does things, so let's check it out. I was not expecting that. That was very impressive. All right, I'm up next. Just kidding. I'm not. I'm gonna do the flying. He's gonna be doing the biking. Hopefully I don't crash. This will be my 4th DJI FPV drone crash if I crash. So hopefully I don't crash. Holy moly, Brendan, you just flew. I didn't know you were that good.
Maybe we can jump over. I think we can jump over the drone there. What do you think? Fly underneath it?
I don't know if he's overestimating his skills or my skills, but I don't know if that's gonna go well. Okay, let's try to do some flying. All right, first attempt. You did great. I did probably mediocre.
That was damn good piloting, Matty.
I asked Brendan if this was like, you know, like easy or like hard or whatever, and he's like, oh yeah, I used to jump like a full school bus before in races. We didn't crash. I would say it might not be the best shot, but it worked out. It worked out. Well, let's check it out. We'll see. Not bad, not bad.
Nice.
That's the first like really technical FPV shot I've had to do.
Well done, dude. I think you might have a future in filmmaking.
Yeah, maybe. This might work out for me. Dude, thanks so much for taking me out.
Great day.
I appreciate it. I'm glad you didn't die. It's a little out of my comfort zone, but we made it happen. Drone shots were decent. I'd say they were a success. We didn't crash. That's a success. I was giving myself a 33% chance of crashing today, so we did good. All right, Brendan, where should they follow you? Are you a TikToker or a YouTuber? Should they follow you on TikTok or YouTube?
Aspiring YouTuber. I'm outside Brendan everywhere.
All right.
Talk about product design and going outside. Yep. That's it.
He's like a man of many talents. This is just one of the talents.
You want to see this is my sketchy homemade bike rack here, but
this is, I don't know what's going on, but I assume this is your engineering brain.
Put $5,000 bikes on a $100 rack. Not sure if that's a good idea or not.
Always a good idea. Go follow him. Bit of a change of plans. I was gonna film the rest of this video just at the office talking about the GoPro. Now we're in Newfoundland. So I gotta confess, for a while there I didn't really like GoPros, to be honest. Maybe that was actually really obvious on this channel. That is until I got into FPV. And the best way to capture cinematic footage on an FPV drone is a GoPro. And typically you would film in this like 4x3, which is this like weird almost square format, which looks like absolute garbage. Every time you look at the footage, you're like, wow, I really suck. I should just quit FPV droning. That is until you stabilize it with Real Steady, which is this program, and takes that ugly garbage footage and makes it into footage that all of a sudden makes you feel like I'm a pro FPV pilot. It's nice and wide, really dynamic with the movement. The image is great. The stabilization is absolutely nuts, even though you're going all wild with the FPV drone. That is the best way to capture cinematic FPV footage. We have this like private little beach. Beautiful place. Newfoundland. Becky and Chris, you guys, Becky, you're from Newfoundland, right? Man, lucky. Now, the problem with the GoPro and that 4x3 weird aspect ratio is that it's been very limited on the GoPros. You basically just film in 4K 24 frames per second. That's it. 30 frames if you're weird. If you wanted 60 frames, you'd have to drop down 2.7K. Anything above that, you're just not gonna do it basically. That is until the Hero 10 and the new GP2 processor. And now we can do 4x3 5.3K, we can do 4x3 4K up to 60 frames per second, and we can even do 4x3 2.7K up to 120 frames per second. And that just like opens up a whole lot of doors for FPV filming. I've gotten to do a lot more flying, a lot more testing here in Newfoundland, and I gotta say the Hero 10 just looks incredible on an FPV drone, especially with that slow motion, that higher resolutions. The image still looks really great. And I've been putting a ton of effort, ton of time into FPV drones and learning that, because let's face it, normal drones are becoming so common, so it's in everybody's video that it's not as flashy, not as exciting as it once used to be. Pretty much anybody can buy just like a normal DJI drone, fly it up and get incredible shots right now, and that's largely in part just because DJI has made such a great product. But FPV is a lot harder to get into in terms of buying the right gear and then actually having to take a ton of time to learn how to fly, because it's full manual. There's nothing automatic, no AI is flying it for you. So you gotta learn it full on, and in order to get even one cool shot, it's gonna take a lot of time and effort. And I think about filmmaking in terms of like tools. So if you're really good at gimbals or good at handheld filmmaking, those are different tools that you have in your filmmaking tool bag. And cinematic FPV is one tool that's pretty rare right now. Not that many people have it. So yeah, I'm trying to always innovate myself. Pro tip, if you want to be a great filmmaker in the long term, always add tools to your tool bag. Otherwise, you're just going to be one of those old guys holding daddy handy cam, doing the same old thing year after year. Yeah, I don't want to be that. Also, because it's just a lot of fun, and it's not as scary. Yeah, it is as scary as you think, but you kind of get used to it. So yeah. That was planning on taking a little dip. 7K run, and then
I just ran the mountain.
Dip in the cold water.
I'm like a Viking.
Look at this animal over here. You think it's cold?
Yes.
Yeah, it is not deep, that's for sure. No more breaking femurs. That was cliff jump and broke his femur one time, so let's not do that again. How is it?
Wonderful.
You gotta dive.
Woo!
You getting lobster attacked?
Yes, lobsters.
Lobster. By lobster, I mean crab, lobster, lobster. I don't know. Tyler, you going in too?
No, I put a hoodie and a coat on to come out here, and Teppo's swimming. Oh my goodness.
That's the difference between a Canadian man and a Finnish man.
No way.
Not at all.
With no sauna? I mean, come on. Look at he's just hanging out.
He's already learned the ways. Champion. Man. And he goes again. We didn't see any whales, but Teppo did the whale dive, so makes up for it. I don't know if this video is coming out before or after our trip video from here, but this is our Airbnb. It's pretty nice. It's on this like point. Is this called a point, Tyler? A point?
I think so.
Nose, what's it called?
Calf's nose?
Calf's Nose. Epic spot. Epic Airbnb. Recommend.
5 out of 5.
Teppo.
10 out of 10.
Oh, he wins.
It would have been 11 out of 10 or 6 out of 5 if they had a sauna. Is that the...
That's the only thing it's missing right there. Sauna. You have this beautiful view out the sauna, and then once you're, you know, nice and hot, just run down the steps in the water. I guarantee you, whoever runs this Airbnb, if you do that, you'll get way more visitors, and more people will actually swim in that. Not just these crazy people.
I think we're a bit biased. Only the Finns would go.
Either way, do it. But there is a downside to FPV. It can be pretty limited in terms of the kinds of shots that you can get. You can actually get way more different kinds of shots with a normal drone. For example, you can actually fly backwards for a long period of time, or you can do like top down, filming straight down for a longer period of time without actually like having to dive the whole time. And now with the Hero 10, you can actually get a lot more different unique kinds of shots, because you can be whizzing past something and then at that like perfect time you just slow it down and get that crazy like contrast between the speed and then slowing it down, but still cool movement. Like these cool boat shots I was getting, you're often flying kind of past things, past your subject really fast, or doing these crazy dives, and there's this like moment where you get so close to your subject that it kind of just like whizzes by, and now you can actually slow it down and get, you know, kind of that more dynamic shot in there instead of just flying by and you're like, wait, whoa, what was that? So I'm not 100% sure why I made this video. Maybe it's because I just wanted to fly more FPV and I just wanted a reason to do it. Maybe it's to apologize to GoPro for saying that their cameras are no good, and now I actually have a very good use for them. But I do want to say, yes, you should get into FPV droning, especially before everybody else gets into it. And yes, the Hero 10 is the new standard for cinematic FPV drone filmmaking. I think that's all. Now I'm gonna go back to enjoying the peace and quiet of Newfoundland. Thank you for having us. We really appreciate it. Amazing place. We will be back. We gotta see some of those whales. Bob, we're coming back. All right, see ya.